In my last episode of this Penny Hunt and Fill series, we struggled to find some wheat cents. I'm hoping that in episode 51, boxes 88 and 89 give us a lot more goodies than last time. Hey everyone, it's RobFindsTreasure and welcome back to my channel. As I said in the intro, we have another 2-box penny hunt today. These are both from my DFW area. It's going to be boxes 88 and 89. Now, for those of you new to my channel or new to the series, we're trying to fill up as many spots in this Dansco Lincoln Penny album as possible. And after the first 87 boxes, we have 187 out of 234 cents slotted. If you have not seen the first 50 episodes, I always have a link to the playlist starting from box 1, linked both down below as well as pinned up here. For those of you already caught up, you'll recall that we are struggling finding any of the cents in the 30s. We still need a 39D, both 38 DNSs, a 36S, 34D, all the 33s, all the 32s. I don't expect to find a 31S, and the 30D and 30S. Quite a few still in the 30s. The 20s we're still struggling with, of course. And then finally, we're always going to struggle with the semi-key and key date teen cents, but we'll do the best we can to fill as many of those spots as possible. Now, as I said in the previous clip, we are struggling to find wheat cents lately, especially in the 30s, but even my last hunt produced a minimal amount of wheat cents, and it was a tough hunt, no doubt. Hopefully, since I cracked the top of these boxes to make sure I had circulated cents, and we do, we find a lot more goodies in this 2-box hunt, but I'm still nervous because the last 2-box hunt was tough. I didn't see any wheat cent enders, and then once again, I do see my fair share of zinc cents. All right. Now that we've set the table, let me slide that out of the way, move this back. As you guys know, I always hunt using my coin hunt mats. Today, we're going to use the Lincoln Penny Coin Hunts mat. I have links to all the mats that I use for all of my videos, also down below, as well as up here for your convenience. Think I've said enough. Let's get this hunt going. We have 100 rolls to hunt, and hopefully, I see you soon and often in this 2-box hunt. We're on roll number 3 of box 1, and we have our first wheat cent find of the hunt. 1951 Denver. Just grabbed roll number 12 out of the box. When I flipped it around, I see we have a 1940-something ender. Let's take a look at it. That wheat cent ender is going to be a 1941 Philly. So we'll just double check it to see if it has any of the 3 DDOs, which I don't see so far. And it's not. I have found quite a few of them, so we'll take a look every single time. But that's the oldest find of the box and number 2 for the box so far. Roll 27. Got our 3rd wheat cent finally. Just going to be a last year 1958 Denver, but it had been 15 rolls since our last one, so I'll take it. Roll number 38. Light on the wheat cent so far, but we do have our first Canadian cent. It's going to be another bird cent or the rock dove. Don't find too many Canadians, let alone rock doves. We found a few lately in the slower boxes. Roll number 39. Wheat cent number 4. A 1946 damaged Philadelphia. Roll 42. Wheat cent number 5. Just another 1958 Denver. But at least it makes it 5 now for the hunt. Roll number 48, and we have our 6th wheat cent. Unfortunately, it's just a 1956 Denver, which we have, but it does put another one on the board with 2 rolls to go. Well, we finished the first box of this 2-box hunt, and you know what? It was another light box. That makes 3 light boxes in a row. Hopefully, because that's from another bank, it's not as light as the first box. Either way, it's nice having boxes to hunt, and we still got another one to do so with. That being said, 6 wheat cents, 1941 Philly, the oldest. Nothing pre-40s yet again. We did get that Rock Dove 1967 Canadian cent and one pretty nice 1969S, not the DDO, and surprisingly, no 59s in that box whatsoever. The Copper Cup, I guess it's probably almost halfway full, which is about par for the course for me. Let's go ahead and move on to box 2. Pray that we find some goodies, and hopefully we get more than 6 wheat cents in that box. Well, at least we're off to a quick start. Roll number 1, 2/3 of the way through the roll. We have our first wheat cent of this box, wheat cent 7 of the hunt. And that's a 44 Denver, which I'll just take a quick peek at to see if it's the D over S, which it is not. 1944D. Roll number 65 of 100 is going to have a find. It's not a wheat cent, but I noticed we had a dime back here. Wish it was silver, but it's not going to be. I saw the clad edge, and it's going to be a 2021 Denver. Either way, we just made 9 cents. Well, we're on roll 84 of the hunt, and this box has been extremely stingy, but we finally have another wheat cent, and it's obverse facing a 1947 Denver, which we will take, but that only makes 8 wheat cents through 84 rolls. Hopefully the final 16 gives us some goodies, or it'll be another tough hunt. Roll 85 is actually going to have 2 finds, but they're not wheat cents. We've got a Canadian right here. 83 or 81? 1983. And then I saw another Canadian back here. Another 1983. 2 Canadians in that one roll. First time we had 2 finds in a roll, just not wheat cents. Roll number 86. Wheat cent number 9 peeking out. It's got some damage on it. And it's just another 1944 Philly. Roll number 87, and the box has definitely changed now because we're having finds. But this is just going to be another foreign. A 2 cent euro. And what's the date on that one? 2002. We'll take it. 4 foreigns now for the hunt. Well, we're on roll number 95, and this 2-box hunt has been pretty brutal. But more importantly, finding wheat cents in the 30s has been almost impossible until now. Wheat cent number 10 is going to be a 1939 Denver. And you know what? We mentioned this at the beginning as one of the ones in the 30s we needed, and it's a tough find. 1939 Denver, late in the box. I knew something had changed the last 15 rolls, but I wasn't expecting to get a 30s find, and we got one, and we got one we know we need for the book. 1939 Denver. I'll take that all day, and despite the slow box, that made the hunt. Let's get back to the hunt and see if there's any more goodies in the box. Roll number 99 of the hunt, and we've got our 11th wheat cent. And that one's another 30s, but it's a 1938 Philadelphia, and I know we have that one because we needed 38s with mint marks. Still, it's another 30s find. It's 2 30s in the box. One we need, one we don't, but I'll always take ones from the 30s. 11 wheat cents, this roll, and 1 more to go. Same roll, and we're going to have a dozen wheat cents, and this one might be older. It has pretty good wheat ears. And it is older. 1930 Denver, I believe. And it is 1930 Denver. Man, I don't know if we need it. I can't remember. I'm going to say we don't, but if we do, that'll be another one from the 30s down. And more importantly, 3 from the 30s in the last 10 or whatever rolls. This is a pretty good little run here at the end of this box. All right, let me finish this roll and that, and I'll bring you back if we have another find. Well, we just flattened out roll number 100 of the hunt, and as I flattened it out, I see wheat cent number 13. Be another from the 30s. And it is another 1938. Unbelievable. 4 from the 30s here at the end, and since I have you, just take a quick peek. Just the 60s. All right, let me run through this roll and see if we have any more from the 30s. Well, we have finished the second box of this hunt, and I'm telling you, this box was a lot more fun than the other box, and it got really fun, technically the last 12 or 15 rolls, and I don't know how this was packaged, but with all those 30 cents back here, I really wish I would have got the box either before or after. Whatever box was filling or feeding this part of the box would have been nice to grab. Looks like I might have to go back to that bank and grab another box here in the next day or two, just in case. Either way, the reason why I'm so excited about this box and thinking about getting another box is because I don't find 30 cents, as you know, and we found 4, and hopefully 1 or 2 of those can be used in the book, although we know 1 for sure will be used. Total of 13 wheat cents on the board. Nothing to brag about, but having 4 from the 30s is a big deal for me. We also got that dime, which profited us 9 cents. We got the 2 euro cent, the 3 of the Canadian cents for a total of 4 foreigns, 2 59s, one was ugly, a really nice 1961D. I did check it for the RPM. It is not, but I'll check against the album as well. 2 69Ss, no DDOs, and check it out. We filled that copper cup. It was not a problem getting copper in those 2 boxes. It was just a problem finding more wheat cents. 13 total, like I said, again, nothing great, but now I've got to check the finds against the album to see if we have 1 or 2 spot fillers from this hunt. I'll be back after I've done that for a look at the book. Well, I've compared the finds and I figured I'd do this live because this is pretty exciting. Check it out. We knew we needed that 39D, so we'll plug that into the 39D spot, and yeah, only 15 million minted, which is why it's so tough to get. And I forgot we did need that 30D after all. Only 40 million minted of those. So like I said in the previous clip, despite the tough hunt, we filled 2 spots and 2 tough 30 spots, and I'll take that all day. Now, after 89 boxes hunted, that was box 89, we have 189 out of 234 slots filled. Only 45 more slots to complete this book, although they're getting tougher and tougher the longer we move on. However, if we get another box with a couple of 30s finds like we needed for this book, that'll get us there a lot sooner. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this 2-box penny hunt and fill episode. If you did, I'd appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting and thanks for watching.